Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie and I make weekly finance and lifestyle videos, and today I'm going to be doing a video on the 6 ways that you are wasting your money. If you're interested in these types of videos, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss when I post a new video. So the first way that we waste money is meal delivery services. Now, this became really trendy a couple of years ago, but has completely taken off, and especially because of COVID, it's become even more popular. You know, things like HelloFresh, Blue Apron. There is every imaginable ingredient and dish ready for you in breakfast, dinner, lunch, and even snacks that just is delivered to your door. You don't have to go to the grocery store. You get every ingredient pre-portioned to exactly what you and your family need. So while some of these services have really great benefits, like they encourage you to eat healthier, they're actually incredibly expensive. So take the classic plan in HelloFresh. For a family of 4 meal, the cost is $125 for 3 meals. So this works out to about $10.75 per meal, which is actually really expensive. That's equivalent to what I would pay in downtown DC for like a lunch meal, a $10 lunch meal. And for that, for every meal is very expensive when this is trying to be comparable to what you would actually cook at home. But in reality, it's a lot more what you would eat as a fast takeout meal price. So this is actually more expensive because it is a subscription service. These meal services are not something that you pick one and then you don't have to pick any more again, and every time you kind of want to try it out, you do it. You sign up for a subscription. Now, obviously you can skip some of your months and even your weeks, so you will not be charged, but it is a high likelihood that number one, you may forget or get a little bit lazy and not actually unsubscribe. So this is a big money grab. The next way that we waste our money is buying things we don't need, and I'm definitely guilty of this. You know, overconsumption is a really big problem when it comes to spending money and buying things that we don't need. And this kind of became even more problematic with the separation of like physical money. Because of the growth of online shopping and credit cards being more widespread, there's been this physical separation of money. So traditionally back in the day, you know, when I was growing up, we'd go to the mall, physically pay for something with our debit card, with cash, maybe with a credit card. But nowadays we can just go online, click, and it's here. And it doesn't even feel like we're spending money, but we are. So we can really get in the habit of buying things that we don't need and impulse shopping because we constantly have access to anything at all times. Back in the day, you know, malls were only open certain hours of the day, but now I can be on at Amazon at 3 in the morning buying things I don't need. Shopping can be something that is actually rewarding, and buying things that we have wanted for a long time, that we've saved up money for, and that we actually are being mindful of the purchase. But shopping can also be like a stress reliever, so we're just buying things to make ourselves feel better. So make sure when you're spending money, you're being mindful of the money that you're spending and you're not overbuying. The way that we waste our money is bank fees. So no secret here, banks have all sorts of fees associated with them that we might not be aware of. Overdraft fees, out of network fees for using other ATM machines, all sorts of fees that can be associated with your bank account. And when you're a young person, likely your parents may have set up a bank account for you, and many banks have monthly fees. So this can be anywhere from $10 to $20 that is just a maintenance fee for you to have a bank account with that bank. And $10 doesn't seem that much money, but it does add up over time. That's $120 a year that you don't need to spend. It can be avoided in a number of ways. Number one, you can look at your bank's policies. So if it requires a minimum balance to waive the maintenance fees, either if it's $1,500, $2,000, $5,000, or you can switch to another bank that does not have any maintenance fees, and this will save you a lot of money in the long run. Next way that we waste money is buying name brands, and this is with a caveat. You know, I am somebody that will not buy non-name brand pop. I mean, I don't drink pop very regularly, but if I have a Coke, I'm getting Coca-Cola. And so this has a little bit of caveats. There's obviously some exceptions for this. Name brands have a lot of costs associated with them that generic brands don't. This can be anywhere from marketing and advertising, trademark products, packaging, all these sorts of things that is not even remotely related to the quality of the product. You know, another great example is medication. So a lot of the times when you go to the doctors, they'll suggest to you the name brand and then give you a generic drug, and it's a lot cheaper than what your medication would cost if you would use the name brand, but there's no difference in quality. So we can waste a lot of money just buying things for the name. So make sure that you're doing your research and look at the ingredients of the things that you're buying and think about if it's actually worth the cost of just getting the name brand. The next way that we waste money is forgetting to return things. I'm definitely guilty of this. great thing about online shopping is you can click and it's here the next day, here the next week. But the problem is that it takes a little bit of effort for you to return something even online or physically to a store. And this is a huge waste of money that we do when we're genuinely just lazy or don't have the time to go back physically into a store and return something, or print out a return label and mail it back. And this can really add up in costs when you're just buying things, say on Amazon, and it's $7 here and it's $8 here, and it's not that much money if it's a singular time. But if you constantly keep doing that and get in the habit of not returning things that you are not happy with or are damaged, just things that you change your mind on, it can really add up in price. So the next thing that we waste our money on is paying full price for clothing. This is really detrimental because unless you're buying like designer clothing, all clothing will go on sale. You know, seasons come in and out. So if you see something that you like now, very likely that the store will eventually put it on discount in a couple months or even a couple weeks. So make sure that you are not buying things full price. Either if you're buying them from the department stores or traditional retails, that you look for online coupons, so subscribe through their email services. Now, don't get excessive with that. That's another way that you waste money, is through those 20% off deals, buy one get one free. Make sure that you look for coupons with the stores. So if you sign up, you get 15% off, or certain times in the year they'll have, you know, their summer sale, the Boxing Day sale, Black Friday. But you should never be buying things full price because they will eventually go on sale. And on top of that, there's so many heavily discounted stores, oft retail stores such as Ross, TJ Maxx, Winners, that sell brand name clothing at a highly discounted price. I've bought basically all of my workout gear from Nike, Adidas, all these name brands from like Ross, Winners, Nordstrom Rack for heavily discounted prices. So make sure that you are not buying things full price. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. These are the 6 ways that you have been wasting money that you may have not been even noticing. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and think about subscribing. I make weekly videos on finance and lifestyle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.